All right, welcome along to the shoutiest segment on a multitude of Irish platforms. It's the stupefying, splendido, scintillating crappy quiz. Every week we pit three of team off the ball up against each other in our quiz at the end of the week of sporting factoids, no holds barred, yada yada yada. Allow me to welcome tonight's contestants. Our first contestant is the self-confessed coffee snob on Off the Ball and has now managed to work his way into the highbrow world of culture. He says some really cool things about TV and film and music and has tipped us off about this really cool new show called The Wire. He's also got us listening to this new cool rapper called Kendrick Lamar, whose lyrics are really deep and meaningful to him in the year 2018. And he's told us about this really niche and edgy old movie called Citizen Kane.
Good flavor.
We'll check that out this weekend. It's the aficionado of aficionados, Adrian Barry!
Do you know what's happened there? The quizmaster's pissed off because I called him out on his Kerry Mount Rushmore earlier today and he just came up with a load of flim-flam.
Lads, did anyone hear about Adrian Barry's Westmead Mount Rushmore?
No, go on.
First person was Paddy O'Shea.
Yeah.
Second person was John Aldridge. Third person was... The third person may be from
Irish
Westmead.
sporting icons.
Then you remember Robbie Henshaw. I think Joe Dolan, could have been number 3.
Yeah.
Possibly the best Mount Rushmore ever.
Like, that's legit. What's wrong with that?
Paddy O'Shea's not from Westmead.
They're not from Westmead.
But he's
not
one of
the
the greatest
best
Westmead men of all time. So, you know.
It would be on the Mount Rushmore of Mount Rushmore.
Listen, I'm...
Brooks, no argument.
Anyway, you were taking a bit of heat
that.
off the OTBAM commenters this morning. They weren't
So hang on, did you just literally discover The Wire? Is this true?
I'm telling you, he's lashing out. We literally have never discussed The Wire. He's
Have you ever heard
out.
of Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, he's Jordan Larmour's brother.
In the middle seat is a man, dad jokes, ahoy. In the middle seat is a man fresh from his holidays to London. Never has he been more happy to have kids because they gave him an excuse to go to Legoland. As soon as he got in the gate to the theme park, he ran away from his family to go and conquer the dragon and hid from them when they almost saw him getting his Fiat Lego driver's license. All in all, he had a fantastic time, was particularly enamoured with Miniland. He came back into the office this week and was like, can you believe it? They have the Eiffel Tower, but it's tiny. It's the beast of Ballyhonus. Nate Dog Murphy.
That actually is weirdly accurate.
Good.
I did go on the dragon.
And what?
You rode the Magic Dragon.
The Magic Dragon, which made it a very enjoyable experience.
Not the first time, I understand.
You know,
That jokes.
You know this is TV, everybody can see it. When you're looking at him,
very red.
when you're giving him the
You're
side eye there.
You're smiling. Is this about Amsterdam?
It's not a tiny Eiffel Tower though. It's a giant Eiffel Tower made of Lego.
Okay.
Are we still talking about the Magic
Size
Dragon?
matters. I don't think it's about Amsterdam. I
Okay.
think it's more to do with Witness and going on the piss with them.
Could be either.
I don't think either of those stories have been told on TV yet.
Our final contestant tonight is limbering up for festival season like nobody has limbered up for festival season before. He bought 17 NBA jerseys this week, ordered 700 cans of Prashki and started a big massive group chat with the lads. Roll on Forbidden Fruit, roll on Longitude, roll on Body and Soul. His body will be wrecked by the end of this month, but his soul will be better than ever. It's the Meath Hill Hillbilly, Tommy Rooney.
Can't wait for it.
What are you going to? Which of these are you going to? All of these?
I was at Oxygen in 2010. What did he call
That's
me?
8 years ago.
I don't think I've been to another festival.
What?
Football is on in the summer.
Yeah, imagine going to a festival
it's
rather
a
than going
league.
to a
How am
match.
I supposed to book a festival when you don't know when your fixtures are?
Tommy,
I'll
imagine
tell you
going-
what, just skip a couple of
League
Meath
matches.
Hill games
Can't be like
and
that.
live a little.
I live plenty.
O'Sheehan looks a lot
from
happier
October
in his
to
life, I gotta
February.
say, and
Well,
he's doing a
He's
lot
never
of
kicked
good
a ball in his
stuff at a lot of festivals.
He's never kicked a ball in his life.
He is going to Forbidden Fruit this week rather than go to the
Forbidden
Kerry game.
Fruit. You're not actually going to Forbidden Fruit, are
It
you?
is.
Yeah, rather than go to the Kerry game. You were producing OTBAM this morning.
Tell Tommy to fuck him. Now somebody has to bleep that out.
Is there a lot of kids?
Are you going all 3 days? Are you even going to the War on Drugs?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's going to. Of course, he's going to War on Drugs. It's the best.
But generally, what they seem to do with Longitude and Forbidden Fruit is the first 2 days are for
I was
the
at
young
Longitude.
ones, so they can go a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
And then they've like an old band
for people who have to come to work on Monday. Are you coming to work on Tuesday? No, you're off Tuesday and Wednesday. He's taking 2 days off.
Oh, that is quite the...
That's a season.
hangover.
That's a season.
Are we going to
Hello,
comment on the
hangover.
fact that 20 minutes ago Tommy was wearing a shirt, yet suddenly he has appeared with a short-sleeved T-shirt?
A shirt?
He had long sleeves. You were hiding the guns.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
The
Must have thought
guns are
McIntyre
out.
was
You
going
got
to be
your, you
on.
got your water bottle in the way of the guns there, so just take that out, take it away.
We're all on brand this morning. I wasn't wearing a long shirt. This is a
Oof.
terrible accusation. I was actually at Longitude as well. I went to see Kendrick Lamar 2 years ago on a Saturday.
There you go.
Not drinking though. With the match 3 weeks later.
was.
He played Friday, apparently.
Yeah, it was Friday, actually.
All right, as ever, the format's
Oh,
classic
rolled.
crappy quiz. 4 rounds, 4 questions. We end up going on to the trivia equivalent of a wet evening in Stoke, aka the rapid fire round. You can podcast the crappy quiz on iTunes or Stitcher or Podcast Addict. Give us 5 out of 5. Even if that doesn't represent your actual opinion, you can also go to offtheball.com and subscribe to all of our good stuff right there. If you've any questions that you'd like to get on the air, you can send them by postcard to Crappy Quiz Quizmaster, Off the Wall Towers, Marconi House, Diggs Lane, Dublin 2. No post this week. Round 1, the boring question round, never multiple choice. Question 1 for you, Adrian. In what New Zealand city was Joey Carberry born?
Oh, just-
Did you know Adrian lived in New Zealand for a year?
yeah.
This is just after he finished working in Disneyland.
No, this was a few years after that. Look, it's total potluck, but I have an inkling towards Auckland.
Correct.
You got it. Fair play.
Question 1 for you, Nathan. Name all the teams that have lost all their games so far in the Munster and Leinster Senior Hurling Championships.
Offaly,
Correct.
Dublin,
Correct. There are 3.
Waterford.
Correct. Someone's been paying attention this summer. Has Tommy named the current top scorer in the All-Ireland Senior Football Championships?
Ooh, good question.
Paul Kingston?
Bob Roderick.
Well, how much does Paul Kingston got? He's got a hat-trick of goals.
Not
last
as
night.
much as Paul Broderick, apparently.
And
Bob
he's
Roderick
scored
has won 19 in 2 games.
Shukra.
Round 2, the Calamitous Keepers round. In the wake of Loris Karius' blunder against Real Madrid last Saturday, we're piling on and chronicling the other times when the goalie was the baddie. Question 2 for you, Adrian. Which goalkeeper famously got his country knocked out of the 1990 World Cup after a whopper of an error that allowed Roger Milla to score? Bit of trivia that was learned by Owen on the show this week. Given that you weren't live. You don't remember that I actually spoke to you about this on the show the other day.
Wednesday.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Young people these days, huh?
I'm going to say Zubi Zaretta. It was either that or Peter Shilton.
Rene Higuita.
Oh, Gita, of course, yeah. Scorpio kick, yeah.
Exactly, yeah, you got the right guy. Question 2 for you, Nathan. Who was ruthlessly dropped by Alex Ferguson ahead of the 1990 FA Cup final replay after a series of fairly minor mistakes in the initial match against Crystal Palace? Not that minor, but...
Jim Leighton.
Correct. Question 2 for you, Tommy. Rob Green comes slap bang in the middle of the famous goalkeeping cock-ups category. Which player scored the goal against him in 2010 where he spilled the ball into his own net?
2010. Oh, I was thinking of Roy Carroll. The United Spurs.
2010.
2010, Rob Green.
Yeah.
Where's the 2010? It's in South Africa. Did they not get out of the group stages?
They did. Then they were beaten by Germany. Frank Lampard's shot off the crossbar went over the line.
Oh, yeah, they got hammered eventually. But it might have been interesting to see what happened if they scored that.
Well, it would have been 3-2 if they'd scored that.
Right, let's stop stalling here, Tommy. Let's have it.
I can't remember. Muller.
Is it Ken Dempsey?
It is correct. It is correct.
Good work.
So, do they get a draw on that game?
That was
They draw that game. I think they finished second.
why they end up playing Germany.
If they'd won that, they would have been top and avoided Germany and gone all the way through because that was the dream team. That was finally they'd managed to work out to play Lampard and Gerrard together. No, they hadn't. That's what they think they had. They hadn't. It's funny. Round 3, the World Cup Final 4 round, with this Russian festival of football just around the corner. This week's World Cup round will focus on how much you know about the business end of the championships gone by, specifically on those that have made it to the semi-finals. What a long-winded question that I have no clue what it means. Intro. Question 3 for you, Adrian. Can you name any country that has won a World Cup final but never lost one?
That has won a World Cup final and never lost one.
Yeah.
Uruguay.
Correct. Well, okay. Any others? Fairly obvious one.
France.
No. France have lost the World Cup final.
Oh, yes. That's a good point.
Germany?
England.
Yeah.
Germany have lost World Cup final. Argentina beat them. No. They beat Argentina. Argentina beat them 3-2.
Spain.
Spain is correct. Question 3 for you, Nathan. Can you name any country that has made a World Cup semi-final more than once but that has never progressed to the final?
Oof.
That is
Oof.
tough.
Oof. That is tough.
Is Adrian on
Well,
3?
Not 2.
2.
Not for a football commentator, I'd say it's straightforward.
Sweden?
Sweden beat the final.
1950 something.
Yeah, Pelé, 58, beat Sweden in the final. So Poland in 74 and 82, obviously, duh. Austria in 54 and 34. Portugal in 66 and 2006. Who beat them in 06? France must have, was it?
Italy won 2-0 against Germany. What's the
Yeah,
problem?
France. Yugoslavia in 1930 and 1962. What a shit round of questions. Round 4, the fun-free magic number round.
Wait, did I not get a question?
Get a question.
Tommy.
I'm on 0. I need this. Hey.
Name any country that has made a World Cup final but never won one.
Is that not what you were just asked?
Well,
Repeating the
I thought that's what you were asked.
Sweden?
Correct.
Oh my God!
You jammy git.
I needed that one.
You jammy dodger.
The obvious one. Team has played in multiple finals but never won one. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. The Netherlands.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good one.
74, 78, 2010. Round 4, the fun
just
free
read
magic
nothing.
number round. Contestants get 3 points for getting the number exactly right. If nobody manages that, the nearest contestant who doesn't go bust gets 2 points. The second closest gets 1 point. So in 2010, Spain beat the Netherlands.
Yes, Nigel de Jong,
In 2014,
Germany, beat Argentina.
beat Argentina, beat Messi. Right. Round 4, fun free magic number round. Contestants get 3 points, get the number right. Okay. The only answer that's written on your paper, and I'm going to have to ask you for your pens once the music ends. If you don't mind, give us the following number. The number of points that Tip trailed Cork by in the hurling last weekend at half-time, plus the number of points between Dublin and Wicklow at full-time of their championship clash last week, very close to the spread, plus the number of tries scored in this year's Pro 14 Grand Final.
Yeah,
Adrian was
I'm not
there.
too worried about
The
that.
first half, I'm fine.
I'd say it was a lot.
First half,
Leinster
I'm
must have got
Was
some
it-
double
was it-
figures.
Was it
one of
maybe the greatest number of tries
performances of all
ever
time.
scored
Not a bad
in,
shout.
by any team in any
Good
sport
shout, good
ever?
shout.
Plus the number of Olympic medals won by Michael Phelps. It's a shitload. When 30 seconds expires, Frank Sinatra sings Bright Shiny Beats. Slightly speeded up version.
Not here.
Well, we keep getting copyrighted by YouTube. We're trying to see if they're going to sus. Yeah, how good's your software now, Mr. YouTube? Nobody report us out there.
What was the second half? Oh, yeah.
Hear how they changing bubbles
If you just sang along the whole way through, would that put them off the same?
It hasn't been passed.
I should have
Come
played
on.
it safe.
Answers.
I should have played it safe.
48, not bust.
64.
64, not bust.
47.
47, not bust. The answer is 69.
Oof.
Nice.
Owen is such a childish. He is so childish. Look at him. It's literally the funniest thing that Owen Sheehan has ever done in his entire life. He is such a child.
How did I get that so wrong?
He's a stand-up
What?
comedian.
How did I get that so wrong? Does Michael Phelps have 20 Olympic medals?
Yes.
28.
That's
where
right.
I went.
I had all the other three right.
Vastly
I had
wrong.
22.
Go on.
The number of tries scored in this year's Pro 14 Grand Final?
9.
9 is correct. You've suddenly got a piece of
6.
paper on your eyebrow. And now it's on your forehead.
Ever since that Lego story.
The number of points in Dublin and Wicklow at full time?
23.
23 is the correct
21.
answer. And
9.
Tipperary trailed Cork by
9.
9 points. Yeah. So
Jesus, Michael Phelps, fair play to you.
69 in brackets nice was the correct answer.
Tommy, you get 0 points there.
Yeah.
I get 2.
And I get 1.
So
What
who's
am I on now? 4.
Nathan's on 4.
I'm on 3.
Do I get to go first because I'm on
4,
1?
3, 1.
No, you get to go last because
sure.
you're last.
Our winner
Bank
tonight
holiday weekend.
is going to
worry
be
about it.
decided in the round that separates the men from the boys. The Gareth Bales from the Gareth Brooks. It's the no theme in particular, ridiculously easy rapid fire round. The score you get in this round is going to be able to score in the previous round. It's 40 seconds for everybody to answer from the same set of questions.
It's actually difficult not to look at the questions when you're in the seat. You're sort of actively trying to...
Who's going first?
Me.
No, I'll go first. Who's next?
One,
Who's
Adrian.
after? You're next. Okay, cool.
So, Nathan, Adrian, Tommy in order. If you get a question wrong, we deduct a point. Your time begins with Brian Clough. The only channel you'll be in is the English channel unless you buck up your ideas.
The only channel you'll be in, young man, is the English channel. Let's you book up your ideas.
Liverpool signed which Brazilian footballer this week?
Fabinho.
Correct. Who beat Lee Selby 2 weeks ago?
Corolla.
Josh Warrington. Adrian, in what month will the All-Ireland football final take place this year?
September.
Correct. In what city was the Champions League final taking place?
Kiev.
Correct. Who knocked Cavan out of the Ulster Football Championship a few weeks ago?
Donegal.
Correct. What county is Marty Clark from?
Down.
Who lost the Euro 2016 final?
France.
Correct. Who's older, Danny Welbeck or Jack Wilshere?
Wiltshire.
Welbeck. Name the Scarlets head coach, Tommy.
Lee Evans.
Wayne Pivac. Name the current France football manager.
Deschamps.
What club did Liverpool sign Karius from?
Mines.
Correct.
Give me one more question.
Questions.
What?
Well done, Adrian.
Adrian wins 7-6.
Yes!
Well done, Adrian.
Get in.
Suspect.
I want to run, though. What a run.
Took his time.
What just happened?
Took his time over a few questions there, but well done.
What a run.
That was sensational. That's the first time ever that anyone has ever been impressed by Adrian Barry's sporting knowledge.
It was very good.
Were you looking at those questions?
I was all the way through. Watch back the video. I'm like, thanks very much. Pretty happy with that. I was inspired by my Mount Rushmore, Westmeath from Mount Rushmore earlier. Maybe I should be on it myself.
More good stuff coming your way right after these. Stay tuned.
Hey, hope you enjoyed that latest offering from Off the Ball. If you want to subscribe, and you should, check out just up here. All our latest stuff is just down here. Generally, knock yourself out.